My religious parents called me an embarrassment for living together with my fiancé, but they got deer in the headlights when I brought up their humiliating secret. I am a nurse practitioner and the primary care provider for many low-risk maternity cases at my practice. I also work hand in hand with the doctors and midwives to create a healthy maternity, birth, and postpartum situation. My fiancée is completing her residency. We have lived together for a few years but aren't hurrying to marry. We originally had plans to do so a couple of years ago, but then we got really busy for 2 years. It is driving my very religious parents crazy that their youngest son is living in sin. I don't really care. I'm an adult, and I do what I want. We are getting married in June, so we are visiting my parents for Christmas. The way it came together this year, everyone is at my parents' house. So that's my folks, my 3 siblings, myself and my fiancé, and 7 grandchildren. So, 17 people. At dinner, my mom starts talking about how she is so glad we are finally getting married and won't be embarrassed at church anymore. My dad says how proud he is of his 3 older kids, who either waited to get married before moving in together or got married right away after moving in together. My fiancé was getting embarrassed, and I was getting mad over this stupid argument we have had too many times, and a family dinner was the last straw. I have repeatedly asked them to accept that they cannot control how I live my life. I refuse to stay with them when I visit, even if I come alone. Hotels are just easier. So, I started talking about a premature baby I had been reading about. It was almost 3 months premature and weighed about 1.6 pounds. It was super strong and healthy to have been born so little, and the NICU had high hopes that the baby would be doing well. My mom and dad both got deer in the headlights looks on their faces. Too bad. Should not have fugged around with my fiancé's feelings. So I asked about my oldest brother. He was born almost 4 months premature. Could we check out the family album where we keep all the records of family births and stuff? I already know my brother was over 9 pounds and almost 23 pounds long when he was born. My grandmother told me all about it the first time my parents tried to shame me. The subject gets changed very fast. After supper, my parents told me I should not try to embarrass them with private things that were not my concern. I told them that if I ever heard anything about my living arrangements again for the rest of my life, I would make sure to keep bringing up the fact that my mom was in her 2nd trimester when they got married. My parents are mad at me for telling them how to behave in their own home, but my fiancé is happy they seem to be off the subject for good.